Today is Jimmy's birthday. Now, longtime viewers of the vlog know that Jimmy is my stepdad, and while I'm technically not related to him, except legally, him and I have been really close since I've known him basically since I was 5 years old. Now, being so close to Jimmy and having known him my whole life, you would think, it being his birthday, that I would have gotten him some big, extravagant present. I haven't. In fact, the truth of the matter is, I haven't gotten him any present, or anyone really any present. I have certain skills. I wouldn't say I have any talents. I would say I have things that I'm not as bad at as other things. I'm not really good at anything, but I would say at the list of things that I'm good at, getting presents is probably not on that list, or even any sort of list. I'm really bad at getting presents. So because I'm so bad at getting presents, I've kind of opted out of buying people presents over the last few years. I mean, it's not that I'm not giving people presents. That's not it at all. That would be kind of a crummy thing to do. But instead of getting, say, I don't know, like jewelry or a watch or some sort of physical thing, I've often offered events, going to see a movie, going to play golf, going to do this, going to do that. Because going to do something, I feel like is more fun, and I don't know. Like, I don't know how much value, like, a freaking fancy pin's gonna have. But, going and making memories, it feels valuable to me. So I think we're gonna do that. Now, even though I've known about his birthday for the last 365-ish days, and it's literally the day after my anniversary, so how could I possibly forget it? I haven't planned anything. I mean, I could. But much like every event, it's not even that it's surprised me. I knew his birthday was this week. It's one of those things where you just kind of push it off, and now it's the day of. So I don't know what we're gonna do today. I know I'm gonna see him and my mom and Sophia, and we'll do something. And I'm sure I'll do something to commemorate the moment. But what that'll be, I don't know. So as viewers of the vlog probably know, the last couple of months I have been deep in on focusing on my feature film. And we just finished with production, like 2 weeks ago maybe? And the last couple of weeks have been deep into the edit. And Shannon's been helping me out a lot with it. She's really the editor. I'm just more in a directorial role. But it is my job as the director to go through all of the footage, and it's not going well. Now, it's not so much that I can't handle going through footage. I'm not a capable person, but I am at the very least capable of clicking on things and then watching them. I can do that. That's not really the issue I'm having. The issue, you see, at least for me, is that all of the footage sucks. It's awful, and it's no one else's fault. Everyone on set has been incredible. The actors were amazing. My crew was spectacular, but I look at the footage and I'm reminded that it's no good. And that is a very hard pill for me to swallow, because this film being good is kind of what I've bet everything on. I've put every penny that I have, every single hour that I've worked, everything has gone into making this feature film something. And the assumption has always been this will be something which will launch my career into an actual filmmaker, and not only my career, but the career of all my crew, who deserve to be professional filmmakers. But when I go through the footage, I'm immediately reminded that it's not any good. Now, I'm doing my absolute best to be as positive as I can be about this whole situation, because it is still not done yet. I mean, I still have to finish the edit, and maybe once the edit was finished, it'll be great, but it's just, if this isn't great, if it doesn't get into, festivals, what am I supposed to do? Release it onto YouTube? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being silly or overthinking the whole thing, and maybe it will all work out, but while I like doing the work that I do, and I'm grateful that I can work with the clients that I work with, if that's the rest of my life, I just can't think about that. I can't think that far ahead. People ask a year, 2, 5 years from now, I don't know what I'm going to do if the film doesn't get into festivals. Because I don't know how else I'd sell it, and I don't know how else I'd get into Hollywood, or get any of my crew into Hollywood who deserve it way more than I do. I just don't want to screw this up. And when I go through the footage, I feel like I've already screwed it up. And maybe I can fix it. I don't know. It's just tough. In slightly more uplifting news, today is Jimmy's birthday, so I have decided, or more accurately, I have been tasked with getting apple pie and wine, which I guess those two things go together. I mean, it's very American. I guess it's not as American as like apple pie and like, I don't know, like Coors or Bud Light or something, but wine's, it's a classy American. So I'm at Kroger getting these things, hopefully. I don't know how to pick out wine. It shouldn't be that hard, right? Gonna be honest, all of these wines kind of look exactly the same, and they're all like the same type, and I've had a lot of wines before, and they all kind of taste the same, so I'm just gonna pick something that I know Emily's got before and she likes, and hope that he likes it, maybe? I don't know. Someone tried to make small talk with me as I was checking out, which was really nice of them, and I'm glad people like to make small talk. It's just, I get so anxious about like me. Like I think these people are being really nice, and I'm grateful for it, but the reason I don't like talking to people is because I get very nervous and anxious, and I want to ruin their days, so I just went, no, and that was the end of the conversation. I probably should have said more, but I didn't, so I got the wine,